a registered nurse. I also happen to be the Executive Director of the Association of Nurses and Nurse Practitioners of BC, sometimes referred to as NNPBC. I'm here today to talk to you about the exciting updates to the standards of practice for nurses that allow RNs and RPNs to now prescribe what is commonly referred to as Suboxone, among other drug alternatives. Back in 2016, the Provincial Health Officer, Dr. Perry Kendall, declared a public health emergency after recognizing that overdose was becoming a major public health crisis that required immediate action. Overdose, unlike other illnesses, is an equal opportunity hater. It affects individuals from all socioeconomic backgrounds, all ethnic backgrounds, and all genders. Unfortunately, while we were working on trying to make this crisis better, COVID came along and made everything worse. Despite that, I'd like to draw attention to the really good work that is being done on both of these health crises, COVID as well as the opioid overdose crisis, and the many measures that have been undertaken to reduce harm and reduce overdose deaths since the declaration of the public health emergency in 2016. Unfortunately, despite these moves forward, COVID-19 really did throw a wrench in our response, and we have had to come up with some novel ways or some cutting-edge ways to increase our effectiveness around reducing harm and reducing overdose deaths. So historically, physicians and nurse practitioners were the only ones able to prescribe pharmaceutical alternatives for those individuals who choose to use street drugs. The addition of prescriptive authority for nurses and registered psychiatric nurses will be critical in helping to save lives. To this end, Dr. Bonnie Henry, the Provincial Health Officer, who recently issued the order that would allow RNs and RPNs to prescribe pharmaceutical alternatives to street drugs, including Suboxone, is anticipating what we've known for a while, which is that empowering nurses at the point of care to provide harm reduction will help save lives. Make no mistake, every day British Columbians are losing their life to this crisis. Just over 4 individuals a day die from overdose. So NNPBC is extremely pleased with this decision. We have been advocating for this solution in expanding scope in this way for some time. NNPBC applauds the Provincial Health Officer, the Ministry of Mental Health and Addictions, the Ministry of Health, and in particular, the Minister of Mental Health and Addictions, Judy Darcy, for her tireless work in helping to combat deaths and the overdose crisis. In making this important and necessary change, nurses have taken a major step forward in leveraging their knowledge and expanding their scope in such a way that will have a direct and beneficial impact on harm reduction for patients in British Columbia. Nurses stand ready. We stand ready at all levels to interact with people who use substances, and we stand ready to utilize our supportive harm reduction therapies and strategies. We stand ready to utilize our increased prescriptive authority, as well as our expanded access to referral for ongoing treatment and support to help save countless lives. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank everyone involved in moving the nursing scope forward in anticipation and in an effort to save more lives in British Columbia. Thank you.